Welcome back to Keeping Tabs with me. I know you're keeping tabs with me. I know you're trying to keep up with me. I understand. That's why you're back. But oh my goodness, let's get into today's docket, okay? Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, okay, with this whole festival being on at the same festival in the London, UK, okay? I'm not going to hold you. I'm not a hater, okay? I don't particularly care for Nicki, but she did her thing. She did her thing. But Cardi, as everyone is also saying by the comments, the YouTube comments, the commentary, that Cardi's performance felt more like a rock show. And it was giving rock star royalty, and I love it. So let's get into these things right about now on the docket. Order in the court, people. Let's hear it. Okay, so let's talk about Nicki Minaj. Okay, let's talk about her performance at the Wireless Music Festival. I did not particularly care for this childish ensemble we have here. It's like if you gave a little girl and asked her, like, gave her a couple of markers or crayons, she would pick the two girliest colors off the bunch. She would get the highlighter yellow and the hot pink. And Nicki Minaj looks like a childish, like, transformer. She looks like a very childish, girly superhero. I will say that the actual pieces are more flattering towards her shape, given the fact that she's gained weight. And honestly, I do not think that she's pregnant with the second baby. I think Nicki Minaj knows a little bit better than that. I know she's had a tummy tuck. What is the point of getting a tummy tuck if you're going to just get pregnant right after that? I don't see her doing that. I think she made a very conscious decision and talked to the pedophile, Mr. Petty, about, okay, well, I just wanted to experience what having a child was like. I know what it's like now. Now that that's over, I still have a career. I still want to be a hot bitch. So let's get the tummy tuck. I don't think that she's pregnant. I just think that she's a little tight. Tummy tucks pull. And she's a little bloated. Maybe she had too much to eat. I don't know. But the long sleeve, it looks like some type of corset, waist chain or wrap around type of thing. The boots, okay. I mean, the wig, oh my gosh, thank you for changing your hair. That blonde ponytail, it looks so freaking plastic and fake. I didn't like it, the high ponytail. I'm really enjoying the black hair on her, long black hair. The second outfit was much better, but let's get into this video, honey. What is she doing? Okay, what is she doing? I think my grandmother is more flexible. And I'm going to insert a clip right here. Again, if you checked out my previous post, I did say during the Essence Fest when it was Janet and Nicki, it felt like it was a versus and Janet Jackson washed her. Janet Jackson has to be in her 60s, and Janet Jackson's pulling that leg all the way back to her ear, okay? Nicki, hello, honey, you're letting someone in their 60s outdo you, and you're probably like in your late 30s, early 40s. Honey, you need to get it together. You need to get it together, grab it together, pull it together really quickly. You've had a lot of time off, and I was actually discussing with one of my friends about how I really feel like she could make a comeback, but during this time, she did not utilize that time well. Let me tell you how Nicki Minaj can make a comeback real quick, okay? I need a music video, okay? I want Wayne in it. I want Drake in it. And let's give the people what they want. Let's give some wow factor. I would love to see Safari make a guest appearance, honey. But Mr. Petty's not going to allow that. I would love to see Nicki Minaj lose a lot of weight, okay? Lose weight, get that old pre-baby body back. Have the styling on point. The videography on point. And while you're at it, I know if you watch P Valley, some of those girls were not always strippers. They were trained and have trained for this type of thing. Even though they use body doubles, you still have to have some upper body strength. During that time off, while she was off, she could have got the same trainers for P Valley, or just some type of stripper instructor that could help her work on her flexibility. Because the girls know that Nicki Minaj is not a dancer. Everybody knows that supposedly, who wants to call it Cardi B a plant, that they made sure that they picked someone who was the complete polar opposite of Nicki that can dance. If you have a big fake butt, and Cardi B has a big fake butt, but she knows how to make her big fake butt move, you need to learn how to make that big fake butt move as well, ma'am. She should have learned some stripper moves. She should have got flexible. And if Cardi B can do press, I want to see you butterball naked, okay? Or damn near close enough to it. And I want it to feel like a mini movie. You could have gave me like some talking skits in it, whatever. And then I need you to be like laying down on like a queen bed or something. You got Drake feeding you grapes. You got Wayne fanning you off, and then you have Safari. All you see is like the back of his head or the back of his back. He's walking towards you with a platter with a crown on it, and he puts it on you, and then bam, the video opens up, you spinning your big fake butt on a pole. You want to shut shit down? That's how you do it. That's just my vision of what I wish I could see Nicki do. But that will probably never happen, because she's really not concerned. She thinks that the things that she's already put, the irons in the fire that she's already put in, are supposed to last her career longevity. It's supposed to, she's the queen with all these accolades, and you're gonna have to do more than just remind us who you are. You have to keep that momentum up at some point, and it's a snooze. But moving on. Actually, no, before we actually get back into Cardi B, one more thing. I'm going to lightly touch on this. How come Nicki Minaj can push this little boy in a crowd in London and then swatted somebody in the street that didn't really look like they were posing her any type of threat whatsoever? And then you have Raleigh in the club, what you talking about, Muhammad Raleigh or something like that, pretty much shading Cardi B, that because Raleigh is known to have be the one that gave Cardi B the knot on the head. At the end of the day, she can do it, but when Cardi does it, and I'm going to insert that clip as well, but when Cardi is swatting at somebody for grabbing her mic, she's the devil. We're not going to do that. If it's wrong for one, it's wrong for both. If it's right for one, I still don't really feel like it was right for Nicki, because that boy really was not doing anything to her. No one in the crowd was doing anything to her, but someone was actively grabbing Cardi B's mic. What if she had on jewelry? What if you're, possibly damaging her costume, her outfit? What if you dropped the mic and she had something else to say? Like, you don't know what these people in these foreign countries got. Someone could have had a needle and injected her with some shit. Like, you never know. So I don't think that it's right that people are giving Cardi B all this slack, but when Nicki Minaj does it, it gets a pass, and no one posts her of any threat. But now, officially moving on, let's get into actually. I've already shown actually the clip of Cardi B barely doing anything to whoever grabbed for her in the crowd. But like I stated earlier on in the commentary, she did her thing for sure. In our Wireless Festival, she brought Offset, Megan Thee Stallion on the stage. I almost said Megan Good, child. I need to go to sleep. She did a really, really good job. I'm happy to see that she's back out there. And how many people can honestly say that they can have a hiatus if, I don't even know how long she's been gone, 4 years, and then still have a concert, still fully packed, sold out concert, with people still singing the things off of your first album. Your second album hasn't even dropped yet. It's almost as if she's giving us an encore of the first album, and it's like it never missed a beat. Is as legendary as SZA's Control. She did a really, really good job with the performance, and whenever she comes and makes her way back to the US, just know I will be front row and center, and if there is any type of meet and greets, I'm going, and I'm going to pass out. Period. I'm gonna pass out. I probably don't need to drink that day. But let's move on to the hot shit music video, because that's what we came here for today, ladies and gentlemen. This is the real reason why we're here, because it just dropped at 8 p.m. and your girl's coming to you tonight with content, having to wake my black behind up in the morning. But I'm here for you guys to let you know that I want to stay on trending topics, and it looks like Cardi B dropped it at 8 p.m. And I know that she was complaining about, you know, doing the whole CGI. But let's be real, this is not the first time she's done CGI. She also did CGI with the Maroon 5 music video as well. And I don't know if there was like location difficulties, and I did see in the music video that her and Dirk were together at some point, but her and Kanye weren't. So I don't know if it was scheduling or why she put up such a fuss, or was this like a distraction by saying, oh, I'm so mad that it didn't drop when it was supposed to drop, but then it still ended up dropping, because at first we didn't even know a video was even made, but it did, and it came out. I think it fit the song. I think it was very fitting. She's on top of this tower, and it's literally like saying indirectly without saying, like, it's like some Spider-Man stuff. Like, if I'm on the top of like the tallest building in New York or wherever I'm at, and I'm just overlooking down at the city, like, I'm that bitch, I'm on top. It's like saying I am the queen without having to say it or type it out or spell it all for you. I really, really, really like the video. I like the fashions, of course. The video was very crispy. I really, really liked. I love Lil Durk's scene. I love Kanye's scene. For a second there, I didn't know if that was Kanye or not. His neck was a little slender there. I was like, I know Kanye's a little thickums. That's a little slender neck there. Are we sure that's Kanye? But, you know, with those little erratic dance moves he got going on, his body just be going with the flow. So I was like, you know what, that probably is Kanye. I wish he would have took the mask off though, but to like really confirm that it was him. But overall, I liked his scene as well. But, you know, another thing that I wish that they would have did in the video, I like the fact that Cardi and Lil Durk was together. Like, I wanted to see the chemistry. It was a lot of like far away scenes. I wish it would have been a little bit more up close. I really, really liked what she had on. So I wanted to just see more of that. But it seemed like the camera was pinned a little bit further back. But overall, the video was fitting. I hate it when people make music videos and it just doesn't even go with the song. I'm not going to throw out no names right now because I don't even feel like being shady, but I have a couple of people in my mind. It just doesn't make any damn sense. But overall, the music video was nice. I loved it. I'm happy that it came out when it did. I think it's going to bring back a lot of momentum to the song and listen to it. And for anybody who wants to hate on this music video, wants to hate on the song, saying that it's not performing as well as her other singles, like I said, this is a grower, not a shower. And it's the more and more you hear, because I'm not going to hold you. When I first heard Up, now WAP, I loved WAP when I first heard it. That was monumental. But when I heard Up for the first time, I'm not gonna hold you, I did not really care for it that much. I literally had to listen to Up about 4 times, and the more and more I kept hearing it on the radio, it just gets contagious after a while. It's more contagious than the variants for COVID. It's going to pass around, it's going to spread around, baby, and it's going to make it to the airways. The video is going to be on YouTube, it's going to get thrown in rotation. You're going to end up being completely smitten in love with the song. So I mean, for all of those who want to hate, where's Bussin'? Nowhere. Where's Do We Have a Problem? Nowhere. And I think it was another one she did, or the one with Fabio, and it said the one with Fabio, I give Nicki that, she was spitting like old Nicki, but it just don't be sticking. Shit, Fabio's foreign album by himself didn't stick. Nothing Fabio is touching is turning into gold. I mean, but again, she's kind of like off that Chris Brown wave riding thing. Oh, Fabio's was popping, Little Baby's was popping. I want all the most popping people, and even the most poppin'est people is not helping save you. It's not. You're mad because Kanye did the song with Cardi. You're mad New Body didn't come out. Then when he asked you to do New Body and put it on Jesus is King and make it a more religious version, he didn't like it and he scrapped the whole thing altogether. It is what it is. You know what you're dealing with when you're working with Kanye. He's bipolar, literally and legally. He is. And even before that, he's just a creative genius, and he changes his minds like he changes his draws. It is what it is. You should have been prepared, embraced yourself. But no offense, New Body's verse was not giving monster, so it's not like, you know, it was going to be your Monster Part 2 moment. It wasn't, sweetheart. I'm just here to tell you it wasn't. But that is all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you so much again for tuning in with keeping tabs with me. And like I said, I know you want to keep up with me, baby. That's why you over here keeping them tabs. But the docket is closed for tonight. So again, thank you so much. And usually I say like, comment, and subscribe. I just want you to do something real simple for me. Just look at it and look at it again and look at it again, look at it again. And then once you're done with all of that, just hit subscribe. I don't need the bell and the comp. Just look at it and subscribe, because I want you guys to be here for a long time. Okay, a good time and a long time. And we're family now, so you might as well just come in and just, you know, you're invited. You might as well show up. Okay, but that's all I have for you guys, guys and girls out there. So thank you so much again. Love you and peace.